Hi friends, I'm here today with a reading for my Scorpio friends. Again, if Scorpio is your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign, this reading's for you whenever you see it. And it should be good for the next few weeks, 3 to 4 weeks. So today we're going to be using the Biddy Tarot deck by Bridget Esselmont. And stay tuned because at the end of the reading, I am going to get a message for you from your spirit guides using the Voice of the Soul's Oracle, so you won't want to miss that. Remember, this is a general reading. Everything will not apply to you. And take what resonates and leave the rest. All right, friends, I want you to relax. Take some deep breaths. Focus on the few weeks ahead. Focus on something you're wondering about. Maybe there's a situation you're not sure how to handle. Maybe you're dealing with some sort of issue. Maybe you're wondering about something or have a question. Whatever it is, focus on it now while I shuffle, and we'll see what advice Spirit has for you. The cards won't always tell you what you're expecting to hear, not always what you want to hear, but they'll always tell you exactly what you need to hear. All right. Let's do 4. And first we're going to look at the bottom of the deck, because I often find that the card on the bottom tells what is underlying the situations. And this is the 8 of Wands. So things might be moving very, very quickly in your life. Maybe that's a good thing for you. You may be expecting a piece of mail or a message or some news, and it should be coming to you quickly. So this is pretty much a card of anticipation of action or change. So maybe that's something that's going on in your life right now, something that you're waiting for, and it should be forthcoming very quickly. All right, let's see what we have here, Scorpio. We have got the 3 of Cups. We have got the Sun. We have got the Moon. Wow. And we have got the 3 of Swords. Now, okay, so out of these 4 cards, you have 2 major arcana cards, which are about the major things in your life, the big transformations, the big events, and you have 2 minor arcana cards. And what's interesting here is we have the 3 of Swords, which is all about disappointment and heartbreak, and we have the 3 of Cups, which is all about celebration and having fun. So I'm feeling like a little bit of duality here, like you've had some big ups and downs recently. You might have been through some disappointments, but then they have given way to good things. And the funny thing is here we have the Moon and the 3 of Swords, and the Moon is often about something that's hidden. It's about our fears. It's about something buried deep in our intuition, like we know that something's not right, but we don't know what it is. And these 2 really play against each other very well. So you may be worried that someone's betraying you. You may be like, oh, I found out they did betray me. I broke up with my significant other. We had a terrible fight. Or you're afraid that this is going to happen. You are you're holding fear, and that is a lot about the Moon. Is like what's in the darkness. The Moon is things you don't know, things you might be afraid of, and this might be what you're afraid of. In fact, I'm getting that feeling for a lot of you that you may be worried about disappointment or betrayal or something of that sort. On the other hand, we've got the 3 of Cups, all about celebration. The Sun is the happiest card in the deck. And so we have happiness and celebration. And then we have worry and disappointment. Okay, so you're dealing with a lot of ups and downs here, Scorpio. And a lot of it has to do with life being that way, being cyclical. We have, we have great times followed by not so great times, followed by more great times, and so on and so on and so on. Let's pull a few more cards and see how we can clarify this a bit. All right, so you have the Knight of Pentacles, and you have the Eight of Cups, and you have Strength. All right, so this is going to be a big time. These next few weeks are going to be a big time for you, Scorpio. And I'm saying this because out of 7 cards, you have 3 major arcana cards. And these clarifying cards are the Knight of Pentacles. Whatever you're doing, wherever you go, you're going, move slowly, one step at a time, do everything properly, don't try to rush. That's what the Knight of Pentacles does. They go, and it might feel like, oh, it's taking me so long to get to this, it's taking me so long. But the fact that you're not rushing is going to lead to a good result, all right? That's why the Knight of Pentacles doesn't rush, because he knows that moving forward one step at a time in the right direction, doing the right things, is going to get you what you want. Now, Eight of Cups is all about moving from something that is not fulfilling emotionally. So a situation that is not fulfilling emotionally to something that is. Okay, so that may be what you are in the process of doing. Maybe that is your goal. Maybe your goal is to move into a more fulfilling way of life. And whether life is giving you ups or downs right now, this card is here to tell you that you have the strength to handle whatever it is, okay? The strength is inside you, and there is more of it than you realize. The strength, and there are different kinds of strength, of course. There's brute force, or force, not necessarily brute force, but there's force. And then there is convincing with kindness. And so there are more ways to use your strength than forcefully. So I feel like this is a... And right now you may be in a situation where you don't know which way something's going. You're like, well, it seems to be this way, but what if it's this? I'm just really worried that this is going to happen. What if I'm expecting all these wonderful, beautiful things, and then I'm going to be betrayed and I'm going to be hurt? I'm afraid I don't want that. So I really feel like there's a lot of fear here concerning what you want. And Spirit is telling you these are the keys to help you out. Be strong, no matter what's happening. Be in your strength. Be your own best friend in this. Move forward slowly and correctly, and you will be able to avoid mistakes that you otherwise might make. In other words, don't rush into anything. Give yourself time and be sure that you're moving from something unfulfilling to something fulfilling. All right, and you are going to be the determining factor of which way the scales go on this. Which way is it gonna be this happy side, or is it gonna be this fearful and disappointed side? So Scorpio, wow, it's really a paradox you've got coming up in the next few weeks. So I wish you a lot of luck with that. And I hope for the best for you. Let's pull one more card. I'm feeling like, Spirit, what advice do you have for Scorpio right now in this situation? All right, okay, good. This is awesome. Okay, so your advice is the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is ultimate happiness. Your advice is to go for it. Go for your happiness. Don't let fear stop you. Go for whatever. Now, this shows a couple with children. That may not be your version of ultimate happiness, but this card is all about ultimate happiness. The 10 of Cups. 10 full cups, baby. And you got it all. And so this is what Spirit's telling you to go for. Know what you are looking for, what your happiness is going to be. Go for it slowly and surely. Move towards something that is fulfilling you emotionally, and be strong, because sometimes, of course, on our journeys toward love and happiness, there's going to be ups and downs, and just know that you are stronger than you think. You're strong enough to wait for the right thing. You're strong enough to get through the difficult times, and you're going to end up with your 10 of Cups, Scorpio. So that was the tarot portion of your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. And right now, I'm going to pull a card for you from the Voice of the Soul's Oracle. And this is going to be a message from your spirit guides. So again, take some deep breaths. Focus on something you're wondering about. It may be this situation. It may not. Maybe something totally different. Spirit guides of Scorpio viewers, what do you have to tell them? And it's out already. This is a spiritual message. So the number on this card is 41. So you may see 41 in the next few weeks. Look for that number, or the number 5, because in numerology 41 reduces to 5. And the spiritual message you're getting is sometimes the darkness seems to overshadow the light, but the light is always there waiting for you to find it. The light is always there waiting for you to find it. So when things seem dark, look for the light. It's there. It may be a little harder to spot. It may seem like it's covered with clouds, but if you look for the light of spirit, you will find it. You will find it, my friend, and it's there waiting to guide you. All right, Scorpio, that is your reading for today. I hope it was helpful. I want to thank you for being with me today. I appreciate you so much more than you'll ever know. I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever it is where you are. And I hope to see you again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.